r/AskReddit. A Mexican drug lord offers you $50 million to let him hide out at your house for 3 months. Do you take it or turn him in? Why or why not? Absolutely, but he's going to need to stay in the basement. The door to it is hidden by my fridge. Most people don't even know I have one. Edit. RIP my inbox. It all depends. Is the $50 million upfront? If so, take it and sell him out for the bounty as well. Why not? No one visits my house anyway. I mean neither my parents nor my friends. I'd even cook for him daily. Edit. Whoa. Thank you for the gold. This question is oddly specific. Edit. So I post this and lose my phone for a while, and when I come back it's my most upvoted comment ever and I'm so happy about it. Thank you so much, kind redditors. I don't see much of a choice if you turn him in. You absolutely have the cartel on your ass if you don't turn him in. It's only probable that you'll have the cartel on your ass. For $50 million I'll even service him with a daily sponge bath if he wants. He can stay if he plays Magic: The Gathering with me. If the police question me, I would just say, he asked to rent a room for $50 million cash, contingent on me not asking any questions and giving 100% privacy. Yes, because he's probably just gonna kill me and live in my house anyway if I say no. Mi casa, su casa. Yes, then I leave that shitty house and go somewhere decent. Hope he likes his new HMO in some shithole part of the city. Hell yeah, I'd do it for free. Mexican dudes cook amazing food. Probably not, because in the end said lord will have to remove you, so there's no loose ends. There's no winning in that world. Is there any guarantee? What's to stop him from killing me? For $50 million he can sleep on my bed and I'll sleep with my dog and cat in the yard. Kind of depends on him. Is he going to be a good house guest, or will he be a murdery slob? Yeah, sure. I'll just say he's my uncle visiting from Mexico. Yes. I live in the middle of nowhere with the only way to get to my house is a tiny road that looks like it leads to nowhere. Is he guilty of any crimes in my country? Is he bringing weed? Pablo, come on in. I've got the beers chilled in the fire pit on the deck. Letters. Ideally I don't get involved at all. If I had to choose though, I'd let him stay and then forget he was ever there. No, I don't turn him in either. I didn't see anything. I help him. I am poor and I am more scared of him than I am of cops. Probably not. If he is willing to pay that amount, it's probably because he knows it'll be difficult, and if it's $50 million difficult, I don't want anything to do with it. I've heard that the drug lords are actually very white collar and much more relatable than you would think. They're basically smart or educated people with the means to create what are essentially very successful multi-million dollar enterprises. All the super vicious stuff cartels have been associated with are viewed more like a necessary evil to protect their interests from authorities and competitors. So whereas a normal company might hire a team of lawyers and lobbyists to pass laws to allow them to dump toxic waste into a river or create a monopoly, they rip someone's face off while they're still alive and post the video online. Looking at it that way, I'd absolutely do it. On top of that, I'd also not stay at my house for the 3 months and probably be in another state and tell them to just leave the keys under the flower pot when they're done. I'd then sell the house and move, just in case. Maybe $50 million would be difficult to launder, though. Hell yeah. I don't know where he's going to stay because I don't have a house, but yeah. Edit. Thanks for the gold. Money toward a house would have been better, but it's the same thing. Take nothing and turn him in. This guy is probably responsible for a lot of suffering and death. I don't think a drug lord would be willing to put up with my family for 3 months. As long as he lets my dogs out twice a day while I'm at work. Really don't have a choice. Say no and the cartel kills you and everyone you know. Yeah, sure, give me the money. The guest room's upstairs. He could offer me $5,000 and I'd do it, lol. How do we know a Mexican drug lord didn't write this? Nice try, FBI. Nice try, FBI. I am not doing his fucking laundry though, and he better not leave dirty plates laying around. Yes, a Mexican helps a Mexican. Of course. Worst case scenario, I have an extra $50 million. Best case scenario, I die. The second he starts leaving dishes in the sink too long, I am calling the police. Don Miguel. I am not telling you again. Bowls go on the top rack. Edit. OMG, I am like having a mini anxiety attack. Thanks whoever gave me my first silver thing. OMG. Offshore bank accounts. He hides in my basement. No visitors. Also, I'm gonna need him to do the dishes occasionally. Depends if he asks nicely or not. I am in Russia, so all of my yes. FBI is hardly a concern here. I mean, it's actually a fucking brilliant concept for a odd couple comedy movie. You wanna get a screenplay written, my friend? Who could we cast? Yes, I've never had a friend sleep over my house, so it would be a fun first experience. Yes, because most people don't fathom exactly how much money $50 million really is. Finally a friend. Prob not. Don't see why I'd trust a drug lord. I might let him in to save my life at the moment, but at first opportunity I'm turning him in at the police station, then hiding somewhere safe until it's all said and done. I have to turn it down cause I am a felon. I don't wanna go to jail. Biggest concern, is this 50 million cash? A cashier's check? Wire transfer? Gold bullion? It's really important to figure out how this payment is supposed to go, because I am cool with my bank, but not walking with 50 million in cash with no questions asked cool. If it is possible to receive payment, like, actually receive it without going to prison, then absolutely put up with the drug dealer for 91-92 days. Hell yeah. Room at W Drugs. Wait, you guys are getting paid? I am taking the money. Have you seen what the cartels do to people? Fuck that. I'm doing as I'm asked by a gang of psychopathic killers. I take him in, kill him while he sleeps and use the money to take down his cartel. Turn him in. I don't need my life going the way of Weed's Good Girls Breaking Bad. It always starts out with one thing and 2 seasons later you re over your head. Who am I kidding? Take the money and hop on a plane to another country. For $50 million, he can have the house. Refuse, you get killed. Turning him, you get killed. Not turning him, you might be killed. Yeah? Yes, because I need friends. Do I have to give him my Wi-Fi password or is he on his own there? I would help him because, why not? It's $50 million. That means I don't have to work anymore. Besides, if you reject him he will probably kill you. ILL take it. I don't want to know who is he, what happened, who is involved, nothing. That whale I can say if interrogated is that a guy on a stoop gave me some money to rent a room for 3 months. That's all I know. He only gave me half the rent for 3 months because that's all I asked for. Sorry coppers, you're not getting my 50 mil. I saw that OP said he'll pay half and half. That's fine by me. He leaves me a list of food and stuff he wants and I go get it when I go shopping. By the end of the 3 months, I will have a new place to move to and will leave the day after him. I will not leave a forwarding address and will start the process of changing my name. He can have the fucking house for $50 million. Yes, I would. 50 million is 50 million. And if you recaught, you bullshit your way out of it. Turn him in. IDKF movies and TV should be trusted, but between dramas and documentaries, I find cartels and drug lords to be the scariest forms of human I've ever seen. I'd be far too scared of him killing or otherwise violently maiming me for something simple. They are always depicted as being dedicated to only 2 things. Their business and their family, and it seems people like that have very little interest in how many people's lives are ruined if that's what it takes to turn a profit, beat the competition, or protect their loved ones. People sometimes talk about the horrible maiming and things done by the cartel like they were done by savage animals. But what I find far more frightening is the thought that it's not about savagery, it's a cold and calculated way of spreading fear by doing the most efficient thing possible, torturing and killing people in ways many would never even consider real. Of course, do you even realize how many tacos I can get with 50 mil? Well, considering anyone I would call to turn him in is likely already on his payroll, I am better off just taking the money and staying at a hotel for the next 3 months. Enjoy the place, Pablo. Make yourself at home. I would just let him in and spend 3 months getting to know the guy really well. His hopes, his dreams, his mother's maiden name. We'd spend long nights eating ice cream on the couch and I'll tell him how his henchmen don't have his best interest at heart and he needs to surround himself with people who love and support him. At the end of the 3 months he'll offer the money with a tearful goodbye but I won't accept, but he'll secretly leave it under my pillow and I know that because we're besties, and later when I've had a tough day at work and someone starts getting on my nerves, I'll ask him to start killing people for me. Turn him in. Even if he doesn't kill you, you'd have to find an explanation as to how you made $50 million overnight. This question came up before and I'll answer now how I answered then. I would hide the drug lord and decline the pay. My father offered me this life lesson once: the moment you take money from someone to do something, it's no longer a favor and becomes a job. Unless I'm prepared to continue doing shit for the drug lord, I'm not accepting any money. I can always decline in the future and I'll get the benefit of the doubt because I was the dude who turned down $50 mill and helped anyway. Also, it would be beneficial to have a powerful friend who I don't owe anything to. This kind of shit will get you killed. No lie. But hey, I'ma die one day anyway. Might as well die motherfucking rich. Come on in Eduardo and fix yourself a plate. You met my mama yet? She LL love you. Nice try, El Chapo. Yes, because I live in fucking Brazil, they will never find their drug lord among ours. You guys get paid? I mean, if you don't take the deal he'd probably kill you anyways and live in your place. Plus, once he asked you he's not going to leave any loose ends, so you pretty have to let him stay with you and just pray he gives you the money when he leaves. Also, if you have a basement, let him stay in there and make it a landlord-renter type of agreement and plead ignorance to any of his crimes, etc. Tell the police he was just a cash-paying renter and you gave him complete privacy. Also, have a plan on where to stash the $50 million since it'll most likely be in cash. And you going to want to move away after all this is over.